Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to merge two Excel files in SAS using PROC SQL, based on a shared identifier, the FIPS code. We're working with two datasets, a CDC WONDER Natality file that contains all low birth weight singleton births at the county level in the US for 2022, and a social vulnerability index dataset with county-level SVI theme scores. The goal here is straightforward. We want natality outcomes and SVI vulnerability measures in the same analytic dataset so we can model, stratify, or describe patterns later. In the natality file, we have our outcome variables, and the key column we'll use is FIPS. I've intentionally left the FIPS codes in the natality dataset as numeric, meaning without leading zeros, so we can troubleshoot this very common issue. When FIPS codes are handled as numeric values, leading zeros are often dropped. I left them that way on purpose so we can walk through how to fix this properly in SAS. The SVI dataset is typically keyed by a 5-digit county FIPS, and it's usually stored as a character variable, including leading zeros. So right away, we have a mismatch: numeric FIPS in natality, character FIPS in SVI. Our plan is to import both datasets, inspect their metadata, fix the FIPS variable in natality, and then merge the two files using PROC SQL. First, we import both the natality and SVI files using PROC IMPORT. Next, we want to inspect both datasets using PROC CONTENTS. This step matters because before merging, we want to confirm that the join key, FIPS, exists in both datasets, the join key has the same name, or we know how to align it, and the join key is the same type and format. And here's what we usually see: natality has FIPS as numeric, and SVI has FIPS as character. SAS won't match those cleanly, so we fix that before we merge. Now we create a character version of the FIPS variable in the natality dataset. This line is doing the actual repair. The Z5 format tells SAS to create a 5-character string and pad with leading zeros if needed. So a numeric value like 1234 becomes 01234, which is what we need for a valid county FIPS. Next, we clean up the dataset. We drop the original numeric FIPS, keep the character version, and rename it back to FIPS. The retain statement is optional, but it puts FIPS as the first column, which makes the dataset easier to scan and debug. Now we do a quick spot check, just the first 10 rows. We want to make sure that FIPS in natality and SVI have 5 characters, including leading zeros. If these don't match visually, we stop here and fix it. Debugging after a merge is always harder than debugging before. Before merging, we remove any duplicate FIPS values. A join assumes a clean key. If either dataset has duplicate FIPS values, PROC SQL will create multiple matches and inflate the dataset. That's sometimes intentional, but for county-level SVI, it usually isn't. Now we merge both datasets using PROC SQL with the FIPS code as the key variable to join them. We're using a left join, which means keep every record from natality, and bring in SVI wherever there's a matching FIPS. That's usually the right choice when natality is our analytic base and SVI is an exposure or contextual covariate. If we wanted only rows with complete SVI matches, we'd use an inner join. But for most analyses, we'd rather keep natality rows and diagnose missing SVI after. Finally, we export the merged dataset back to Excel so it's easy to share or use in another workflow. So that's the full workflow. Import both Excel files, verify variable types with PROC contents, fix FIPS formatting so the join key is consistent, run a left join in PROC SQL, and then audit the merge for missingness. Thanks for following along.